Hello everybody and welcome back to another new video on the channel. Today we're talking about the newest episode for Boruto, and it pretty much exactly ended the way that I thought it was going to. A little bit differently than what I was anticipating, but you know, whatever. It ended pretty much a way that I thought it was going to, which was very obvious. Just ultimately what ended up happening in the episode is Konohamaru does a couple of neat things I thought was pretty cool. You know, in the episode, he shows off a sealing jutsu that we'd never seen before, and apparently he learned it somehow from maybe some scrolls that he found from the third Hokage. You know, Hyuruzen Sarutobi, his grandfather. I thought that was pretty cool. It looked cool at least. I don't know. It was just it's something that we've seen before, but it was done in a way that I thought was cool. I guess maybe because it's Konohamaru and he hasn't done anything really super cool besides doing a Rasengan every now and again. That's pretty much it. But then he pulls out the whole fucking trump card that I wasn't expecting. Because in the beginning of the series for Boruto, he there's an episode where he does a summoning jutsu, because the whole point of him being in the episode at the beginning at least was to show off how to do the summoning jutsu, and the whole thing about it was to begin with. And he summons a toad, and so automatically you assume that he did the same thing like Naruto, Jiraiya, and Minato did. He formed a contract with the toads over at Mount Miyaboku and is now able to summon toads and nothing else. Well, that doesn't seem to be the case at all now, because I guess it's a retcon or something. Something is a retcon. Either he was never able to summon toads before, or that for some reason he formed a contract with the toads, but then decided to form the toads with a monkey, because now he's able to summon a tunky. A tunky. Son of a bitch! A tunky. A fucking tunky. What am I fucking saying? I'm fucking losing my shit. He summons a monkey named Enra, and of course, if you know what Hiruzen, the third Hokage, was able to summon as well, he summons a monkey and it ends up turning into this giant, thick-ass bow staff that he's able to swing around and beat the shit out of people with. Konohamaru is basically able to do the same thing, but it's an actual, like, smaller, or it's a smaller and longer, it's a less thick and longer bow staff that he's able to properly use like a bow staff. And he does a couple of neat things with it. He does like this twisty spin move where he deflects certain attacks from the Soma, because that's pretty much the entire point of the episode. The Soma gets released out because, yeah, Kankitsu fucking releases it, but apparently for some reason Kankitsu went, before he like turned into like an asshole, he went and touched the fucking rock that the Soma was in and then got possessed by it somehow. I don't know, it was really weird, but it turns out he wasn't evil. He was just corrupted by this evil creature and controlled him in order to be able to do what he wanted him to do, which was to release the Soma. And then the Soma gets released, and the whole entire point of the episode was to basically just get rid of it. Konohamaru does a couple of neat things. You know, like I said, he summons the monkey Enra, his Enra summoning, or his monkey summoning named Enra, and it turns into a bow staff. He does a couple of neat tricks with it. He does a unique style of summoning that we haven't seen before, which I thought looked cool. Like I said, it was something that we never really seen before. I thought it looked really cool, and I thought, oh, maybe this is gonna be, you know, the part of the episode where it's just like, oh, maybe we don't have to do this other thing that, you know, Raymond had mentioned, where they have to seal the Soma within her body, and because of that loses all her memories. Maybe we don't have to do that. No, we have to fucking do that anyways. We have to play, or not play, I'm sorry. We have to go with the whole idea of, we have to we have to seal. I'm so sorry, it is such bad commentary. I fucking hate myself. We have to go with the whole thing of, we have to seal her. We have to seal the Soma within her body, and because of that, she's gonna lose her memories. And that's just what ends up happening. The Soma gets sealed within her body. The Soma completely just dissipates and doesn't exist anymore. All the memories that it ended up taking throughout, I guess, the years that it's been around in this particular time period, go back to the people at the village, and she just forgets everything. So of course, the emotional impact on Konohamaru is the stuff that they got to do together. You know, the relationship that the two formed together. She completely forgets all of it. She doesn't remember any of it. She doesn't even remember who she is herself. She completely forgets everything. Everything that she ever fucking knew throughout her entire life, she just completely forgets. And yeah, it's really sad because it's really sad because I actually kind of like the two being together. Their chemistry was adorable. I enjoyed it, at least to some capacity. And now she doesn't really remember anything. We may never even see her again, which I don't doubt. You know, I don't doubt that we may never see her again. And you know, it's whatever. It doesn't really matter, I guess, because this whole arc itself was only kind of interesting, with a couple of different things that would happen that looked cool at least. But other than that, nothing really happened. It's just that the soma gets sealed within her body. She completely fucking forgets everything, and then all of a sudden it's just like, oh yeah, I guess I'm just gonna have to, you know, live on, knowing that the girl that I loved no longer remembers me, and that I just have to fucking live with it. That's basically just what Konohamaru has to do now, so whatever. The episode was fine. It wasn't, you know, the episode was fine in the sense that it had a couple of interesting things that made me not completely dismiss it, but ultimately it did what I thought it was going to do, which was pretty predictable to begin with anyways. You could probably predict it by the end of the first episode, if not the second, but whatever. The episode was fine. It wasn't, I mean, the whole arc itself was fine too. Maybe like there are a couple things that are kind of interesting. Raymond is, you know, enjoyable to watch. Her chemistry with Konohamaru was kind of cute. Konohamaru does a couple more cooler looking things this time around instead of being fodder material. I don't know, just the episode was okay. It wasn't great, it wasn't amazing. This whole arc wasn't great nor amazing either. But it wasn't bad. I'm not saying it was bad, I'm just saying it wasn't great. You know, it wasn't bad, but it wasn't great either. So it was okay. The whole arc was okay. The episode was okay. There's like a couple times where animation looks really weird, but other than that, just nah. The next episode, we might see Sasuke because apparently Boruto wants to do some training. And of course, Sasuke is his teacher, so he wants to go train with Sasuke, obviously. And so he sends out the message to Sasuke saying, like, hey, bitch, train me. And then Sasuke's like, hey, don't call me a bitch, but I'll train you anyways. But you have to go through this elaborate ruse where you have to travel far, far away in order to meet me so that we could train together. And all I want to see is Boruto have to do such monotonous bullcrap and meet Sasuke finally at, like, the next episode. Not this next episode, but the next episode. He has to do all this monotonous bullcrap, and then he finds Sasuke, and then he's like, alright, Sasuke, train me. And then Sasuke's like, that was the training. Fuck you. I don't know. That'd be funny. It would at least make me laugh. I don't care. I do care, but whatever. That's pretty much the entirety of the episode and the entirety of the video. I have no idea what I'm going to use for a thumbnail, but I will go ahead and say in this video, at the end of this video, that we are going to have a new series that we're going to be reviewing soon, because I only have 19 episodes to catch up with, and if that isn't an indication of what I'm going to be potentially watching, if you've still been watching to this point of the video, yes, I'm going to be watching, or at least catching up with, Demon Slayer. I'm going to be watching Demon Slayer hopefully tonight. If something doesn't happen tonight that distracts me, I'm going to be watching Demon Slayer tonight. I'm going to be catching up with it. I don't know when I'm going to be having my video, talking about it and my first initial thoughts and impressions of the first of these 19 episodes, but depending if I like it or not, this might be a new series that I'll be reviewing on a weekly basis. So yeah, I just wanted to say that I'm going to be watching Demon Slayer hopefully very soon. People have been saying that it's really good, and I hope it's good. It kind of looks like it might be something that I might be interested in. I think animation's probably going to be really good, because from what very little I have seen, animation looked really damn good, so we're going to have to wait and see. Anyways, that's it for today's video. If you did enjoy, be sure to leave a like. If you aren't, you should subscribe for more videos like this. I'll see you guys in the next one. Have a fantastic day. I'm tired. I'm going to go sleep. No, I'm kidding. I'm out. Peace.